We move at the speed of code, without losing the human touch. This is Neural Newscast.
Thanks for joining us for this Neural Newscast Deep Dive. I'm Miriam, your memorial correspondent. And alongside Andrew, your host reporter, we're about to uncover some intriguing stories. On this day in 1863, President Lincoln issued his Thanksgiving Proclamation, an emblem of his ongoing leadership as Union campaigns, from Vicksburg to Gettysburg, reshaped the war's course.
That pairing, ongoing leadership and campaigns reshaping the conflict, captures the steady hand in Washington and the momentum on the field, doesn't it?
Exactly. Lincoln felt almost omnipresent that year, clarifying policy and resolve while the Union pressed strategic advantages, and that dual pressure moved public sentiment at home.
The campaigns weren't just maneuvers. They reframed how the war would be prosecuted and what victory might mean, redrawing the operational map in real time.
They forced recalculations in supply lines, troop movements, and morale, nuts and bolts pressures that both tested and amplified presidential decision-making.
There's also the narrative effect. When a presidency is visibly tied to active campaigns, citizens feel the stakes personally, and that converts into political capital or costs.
Lincoln understood that, balancing urgent military needs with long-term aims, keeping the Union cause both pragmatic and principled.
That combination, resolute executive and effective campaigns, can accelerate a conflict's trajectory, narrowing options for both sides.
And it reshapes memory. Later generations mark those coordinated pushes as pivots that bent the nation's path.
Right, the interplay between leadership and battlefield momentum becomes the lens for judgment, and that lens guides how we commemorate the era.
Which is why the specifics matter. Decisions and campaigns together tell the fuller story of 1863's impact on the war's trajectory.
They do, and they show how strategy and presidential resolve, in real time, redefine the conflict and the outcomes that followed.
We'll be right back after this short break. Today we celebrate the birthdays of Thomas Wolfe, 1900, Stevie Ray Vaughan, 1954, and Gwen Stefani, 1969.
Thomas Wolfe stands out to me, a novelist whose Look Homeward, Angel, and Of Time in the River helped reshape American letters. His prose was expansive, almost orchestral in scope.
Absolutely. Wolfe's lyrical, sprawling sentences feel like a life lived at full intensity, probing identity and memory in ways that are both confessional and universal.
He captured the American contradictions, home versus ambition, and his books read like attempts to hold everything at once, influencing later writers. Sense of scale.
He also turned intimate detail, family, place, loss, into something monumental. It's a reminder that storytelling can shape how we understand who we are.
And it wasn't just style. His work pushed readers to accept complexity, to sit with contradictions, rather than resolve them neatly.
That willingness to dwell in complexity feels especially relevant now, when quick takes dominate. Wolfe insisted on depth and the messy truth beneath the surface.
While we're here, a nod to Stevie Ray Vaughan, whose fiery blues guitar helped revive the genre in the 1980s, and Gwen Stefani, whose voice and fashion sensibility made her a cultural force.
Each reshaped a cultural corner. Vaughan with incendiary technique and soul, Stefani with bold reinvention across music and style.
Circling back to Wolfe, his legacy is as much permission as achievement, granting writers license to be grand and tender simultaneously.
And that permission keeps him alive for readers. Decades on, people return to his pages for the full, often tumultuous sweep of human feeling.
A lasting legacy, then. The craft of storytelling as a way of understanding life itself.
Precisely. Thomas Wolfe's voice still teaches us the value of depth, memory, and the power of language to hold our most complicated truths. We'll be right back after this short break.
You are listening to NNC, Neural Newscast. Online at neuralnewscast.com.
And we're back with more from Neural Newscast Deep Dive. A donkey's eyes are positioned so it can see all 4 feet at once.
A quiet marvel anatomy arranged so they can keep their feet in view as they move.
There's a practical dignity to that, like nature's way of keeping them mindful of their footing.
Almost a built-in safety feature, perfect for steady work and long travel.
Day to day, that constant view becomes a subtle tool for survival and steadiness.
It changes how you picture their movement and posture, every step under watch.
It's a small lesson in focus. Keep your eyes on the ground you walk.
Simple and reassuring, each step taken with sight.
A tiny anatomical detail, but a testament to purposeful function in nature.
One trait that speaks volumes about an animal's relationship with its environment.
Crisp, specific, and oddly comforting in its practicality.
Concise and definitive. Eye placement that shapes how they move. That's all for this Neural Newscast Deep Dive. On behalf of Miriam and me, Andrew, thanks for listening.
This has been another Neural Newscast production. Join us again soon, and visit nnewscast.com to explore today's news as well as the past like never before. Neural Newscast merges real and AI-generated voices to ensure rapid, high-quality news production. Our content is created using advanced AI models and rigorously reviewed by humans for accuracy and fairness. Despite efforts to prevent AI errors, occasional inaccuracies may occur. We encourage listeners to cross-check critical details with trusted sources. Read about our AI transparency at nnewscast.com.